Hey gang, Justin Adams and welcome back to The Grind. Get ready, it's a new day. Today's message will be about adversity. I feel adversity awakens that greatness within. You need it. William Arthur said adversity causes some men to break, others to break records. I'm going to mention how adversity, though, was a bridge in the Apostle Paul's life and how we can all relate to it. Paul's life is one of the best biblical examples of how adversity can be that bridge to a deeper relationship with God. But his closeness to the Father came as a result of his loss and also hardships. 6 things that Paul learned from adversity that I feel can help us all. Number 1, he learned peace. Paul said, I've learned to be content in whatever circumstances I'm in. In leadership, you have to be okay with the good and also the bad. You see, the best times aren't as good as you think, and the worst times aren't as bad as you think. I believe Walter Smith said that in his farewell speech. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me is something Paul also related to, and that's one of my favorite verses in Philippians 4, verses 11 and 13. The second thing Paul believed is God will give him strength in his weaknesses. He explained that his weaknesses allowed the Holy Spirit power to work through him and in his life. But most people are afraid to talk about their weaknesses in their workplace. You see, the weaknesses make you better, and it also will allow you to see places that you need to work at in your day-to-day activities. Number 3, Paul said he can trust in the Lord's faithfulness. God is faithful, who will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you're able to be. But with that temptation will provide a way for you to escape everything as well, so that you'll be able to endure. And that's Corinthians number 1, verses 10 and also verses 13. Paul learned to depend on the Lord to carry him through any trial or any tribulation that he actually saw. And the same can be applied to the leadership. You see, do you trust in your leader 100%, and do you follow everything to a T? You see, some people like to follow their things that they want to do, not the things that the leader actually tells them to do, and 100%, not 95, not 880, but everything that leader wants you to do day in and day out. Number 4, Paul said the Father valued his service more than his desire. You see, God sent adversity to prepare Paul for greater things and greater service. That's 2 Corinthians verse 12 and also 7. You see, there's a reason, I like to call it, for your season that you're going into. There's always a reason for anything that you're going through. And do you keep the right mindset when you're going through those adversities and look at it as this is for a reason? Number 5, adversity prepared Paul to comfort others more effectively. You see, God uses suffering to prepare us to minister others. If we don't go through these things, how can we help other people that are going through the different things they're going through? Rather it be a loss in the family, a sickness, maybe going through things in their health. If you don't go through these things, then you're not going to be able to help anybody else going through similar circumstances. And number 6, the final thing. Paul said we can rejoice in the midst of adversity. Rejoice. That's being happy. That's Philippians 4:4. The apostle wrote, rejoice in the Lord always. Get happy, knowing that the Lord is always in control of our circumstances, though. It gives us a reason to celebrate and do great things. So know when adversity comes, I like to celebrate because I know that good things are going to come. You never see a storm lasting forever. At the end of that storm is a rainbow. So in closing game, I want everybody to understand, never give up. If you fall 7 times, get up 8. I hope this helps somebody somewhere. Thank you all for listening.
Subscribe today at simonarias.net.